Hi friends, I'm Whitney. Welcome back to my channel, Whitney ERD. Today I want to talk about a topic that's becoming increasingly important due to the rise of influencers and Insta models and their influence on wellness culture. The difference between looking healthy and being healthy. Can we resize my waist and post? Looking healthy and being healthy are not the same. Too often, we see people on social media flashing their six-pack abs or showing off their toned bods in size 0 leggings, and we automatically assume that just because they're fit, their diet must be ideal. This is so far from the case. Being thin or even physically fit doesn't always reflect what's going on the inside. We all had that friend in college who literally couldn't tell you where the gym was and who spent most of their evenings chugging beers and scarfing pizza, yet never gained the freshman 15 like the rest of us. That's not an endorsement for the pizza brewski diet. That's called good genes. So just like you wouldn't follow the dietary advice of your fast food loving thin friend, why would you trust the recommendations of someone online trying to convince you that their diet is good for your health simply because they have a six-pack? Let's talk science. Just like there are thin people who aren't healthy on the inside, there are overweight people who don't present with clinical signs of poor health. This is known as metabolically healthy obesity. One systematic review found that about 35% of obese adults show no markers of abnormal metabolism. However, they are still at a higher risk of future problems. Now, I'm not saying that obesity is without health risks. Clearly it isn't, as 65% of the people in that systematic review did have metabolic issues. This is simply an example of the fact that you can't judge a book by its cover. Dieting of any type is likely to make you look healthy, at least at first. Most diets result in weight loss initially by cutting out the main culprits of weight gain: excessive calories from refined carbs, fried food, and processed junk food. So in that regard, I will say that eating a whole foods paleo or keto diet is strides better than the standard American diet. But better doesn't mean good. Due to weight loss, most diets will result in improvements of some health biomarkers, but that's still not proof that said diet is ideal. As I mentioned before, most diets produce initial weight loss, and weight loss does usually improve metabolic health. But what I'm talking about is how dietary choices can promote aspects of health and longevity that can't be measured. There are many processes that are constantly ongoing in our bodies that we can't see or measure objectively, that determine our long-term health and our chance of developing chronic diseases. These things are happening at a molecular level. There's no routine blood test to measure the transcription of antioxidant enzymes that's upregulated by a plant-based diet. There's currently no feasible way to measure autophagy, the body's cellular recycling process that is increased during exercise and fasting and inhibited by IGF-1, a hormone increased with a high intake of animal products. There's also no cheek swab to show if your dietary choices result in increased DNA damage due to a high intake of harmful compounds like polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, advanced glycation end products, and nitrates, commonly found in meat. For that, we must rely on a large body of research indicating which dietary patterns contribute to health and longevity. We look at animal research, showing increases in lifespan with decreases in certain amino acids mainly found in meat. We look at observational studies, linking predominantly plant-based diets, like the Mediterranean diet, to reduce rates of chronic disease. And we turn to studies of centenarians in the blue zones, showing that the majority of their diets came from whole, unprocessed plant foods. So basically, don't look to someone's bikini photo for signs of credibility. Being skinny or buff or in shape doesn't automatically mean someone is healthy on the inside. Look at someone's credentials and whether or not they provide evidence-based nutrition recommendations. And that's the sitch. Not sure how to tell if someone is the real deal? Check out my other video, How to Spot a Quack. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more evidence-based nutrition information. I'm Whitney. Thanks so much for watching.